Money has been a symbol of status and power for thousands of years. And for thousands of years, women have desired wealthy men. It makes sense. Money makes the world go round. A man with money provides stability and a better standard of living. He can support children. He can offer new experiences. We, as men, know this. It's why so many of us work hard, dress to impress, and buy possessions that display our financial status. We want to position ourselves as high-value mates over other men. However, some guys take this too far. They shower women they just met with absurd amounts of money. They pay for fancy dinners, lavish gifts, and high-end vacations. The thing is, overspending doesn't always get you the outcome you desire. It can be a viable option when you're looking for a short-term hookup or a one-night stand. But when you're looking for a more substantial connection, using money to attract women only sabotages your chances. I'm here to argue that money buys you attention, not affection. It will influence less than you think. As I said, women value money, but the value of money is relative. Money matters much more when it directly impacts your survival. It carries a lot of weight when it's the difference between having food and shelter or starving and being homeless. It matters less when it will just buy you a newer smartphone or designer clothes. While there's still tremendous poverty in the world, global living standards have increased significantly. So in really poor areas, money can still buy romantic loyalty, even if it's not out of true love. But if you're in North America, Europe, or Australia, chances are the women you meet will be in more stable financial conditions. Your money will have less influence. 1. The influence of money is also dictated by scarcity. Not only do more people have a stronger financial foundation, but for young, attractive women, money isn't that hard to come by. Women have their own successful careers and independence. Some have also been financially supported by their family. And it's easy for beautiful women to get men from bars or online dating to spoil them. The point is, throwing money at women isn't going to be enough to make them stay with you. 2. You send an unattractive message. But even if your money doesn't buy a woman's loyalty, what's the harm? Isn't it just another tool at your disposal? There's always a catch. When you do this, you're not positioning yourself as a genuine, long-term romantic partner. For a woman to seriously consider you, she first has to become emotionally attracted to you. She should want to connect with you for your personality. She should desire your confidence, character, kindness. She must value you as a potential lover first and foremost. Then you can eventually be a provider as well. When you're trying to impress a woman with money, what are you conveying? You're telling her that your primary value is what you can offer. You're showing her that your real assets are your assets, not you. And the fact that you give up those assets so readily to someone you barely know tells her you don't really value yourself. You are desperate. Because any man who has worked hard for his money wouldn't give it up so frivolously. When you position yourself as the guy who buys a woman off, she won't see you as the top-shelf guy she wants. She knows how it feels to be truly attracted to a guy, and she'll know that she's not attracted to you in the same way. You'll always be the backup plan whose primary role is to provide for her. She may settle with you because it's easy, but not because she's in love with you. 3. If you want to date her, don't lead with money. If you want to date a woman, for real, or find a long-term healthy relationship, you need to change strategies. You have to offer your personality as your primary value. Focus on building a connection by listening well and being an engaging conversationalist. Show her your courage by being a more assertive leader. Turn her on by flirting with her. You alone should be enough to attract her. If you can't accomplish that, she's just not that into you. Let her recognize your financial status passively. She can learn about it when you tell her about your career. She can see it in your car, your clothes, or when you invite her back to your place. She can even feel it in the way you carry yourself. That way, She sees your potential as a provider without it being the only thing you have to offer. You're showing you have self-worth by not trying to win her over with your money. This doesn't mean you have to be a cheapskate. You can pay for a drink or a meal on a date. You can pay for her museum ticket or take her to a local music show. But you shouldn't be doing anything extravagant during the first few dates with a woman you're serious about.